Good morning, class. Now, let us discuss Module 4, Business Level Strategies. Okay, so instead of having kanang tawag ni online class, no, since we have a kaning dili kay siya reliable na wifi and data there is office, therefore I opt to have a video lecture. So with business level strategies, we have these learning outcomes. Learning outcome na to is that at the end of this module, the students are expected to distinguish the parameters of competitive strategy and the basis of good strategy. And you'll know how to evaluate positioning and generic strategies, including the industry life cycle, competitive dynamics, and infer the importance of resources, capabilities, competencies relating to casual ambiguity, inimitability, and sustainable competitive advantage. Now, unsa man ning business level strategy? Pag may business level strategy, this is an organized and orchestrated collection of commitments and actions that it employs to achieve a competitive advantage by leveraging core competencies in a particular market. This is a structured plan of actions and commitments used by a company to gain competitive advantage. No, dapat na kay structured plan of actions and commitment para because you know that the market is highly competitive and dili lang ikaw ang nag-iisang business diha. Now, you have to set a structured plan of actions for what? No, for you to compete, to have advantage over those industries and existing market. And also, it defines how a company competes and succeeds in a particular industry. Additionally, it helps business stand out by either performing activities differently from competitors. Now, also engaging in unique activities that rivals do not. No, dapat at least man lang na ay kanang naka-emphasis sa imong business na oy, there is something different in your business and there is something na para tawag ni consumers would go to your business kanang maging ma-patronize imong business. Okay? And also it guides the leadership's decision on market positioning and operational focus. Okay, next is what is competitive strategy? Now, when we say competitive strategy, it is defined as a company's long-term approach or strategy for gaining a competitive advantage over competitors in the industry. It also helps a business create a strong market position and increase return on ROI. So because syempre kung nag-business na lang man ka, 'di ba? Dapat you should think of your ROI. No, maging futuristic ka because you will think of how are you going to increase that return on investment, diba? And critical in highly competitive markets with similar products because when the market is highly competitive and competitors are offered most identical goods, such tactics are critical, diba? Mapansin man nyo sa market that there are many goods, several goods nga the same sila og kaning the same tanawon, the same og kaning usefulness, but at the same time nganong katong isa man imong gipili, maybe because of the price, maybe because of the quality, maybe because you have this preference over another. Okay, now natay types of competitive strategies. So now the types of competitive strategies, first is the cost leadership, second is differential leadership, third is cost focus, fourth is differential focus. Now, so maning cost leadership. When we say cost leadership, the aim is to become the lowest cost producer in the industry. It is achieved through large-scale production, economies of scale. No? So many economies of scale. When we say economies of scale, this refers to the cost advantages that a business can achieve as it increases production. So, as the output grows, the cost per unit of production decreases. This leads to a higher efficiency and profitability. So may mga types of economies of scale. Let's say kaning financial, no? So large firms get loans at lower interest lower interest rates. So mga na example. And let's say sa marketing, bulk purchasing and advertising reduces per unit cost kapag mga bulk purchasing. No? At the same time na ay mga managerial. So most of the time, bigger firms can hire specialized managers, thus improving efficiency. So by that, with that strategy, it could be na maka-give siya og kaning lower cost of production because kung may mga experts imong ginahire, although maghatag man ka og mga bigger fees, di ba, expert, but if at par man lang ilang efficiency dito sa imong gina-aim na production, then it could lead to lowest cost of production. So now let's say natin mga affordable smartphones karon with premium features, diba? So that's cost leadership na gina-aim niya nga makahatag yapon ka og quality product at a lower cost. Next is differentiation leadership. It aims to offer unique products with premium value to stand out. Offer unique products with premium value to stand out. So this requires superior brand reputation and high product quality. Thus, it needs strong distribution networks and consistent promotion. So let's say example si Apple, di ba? Kung makakita ta og kaning mga Apple products, usually the feedback of users of Apple is that seldom lang ang ilahang kaning lag time and iyahang kaning responsiveness, no? So very fast iyahang interface, no? So iyahang mga technology is advanced. Thus this is kanang not prone to errors yung mga ingana. Now let's go to third type of competitive strategies. Third is cost focused. It aims to what? Offer low cost products in a specific market segment. So na siya focus, na siya specific market segment. It targets price sensitive customers within niche market. So let's say si Quartz watches, no? Affordable wristwatches as compared to luxury brands. Focus niya, nag-offer siya og low cost products in a specific market segment. The fourth one is differentiation focus. No? It aims to what? Target a niche market with unique product features. Okay, nagya po siya niche. Yung gina-target kaya po is mga niche market with a unique product features. It focuses on specific customers' needs unmet by the competitors. Let's say, kung makikita mo sa mga prices sa Titan watches, no, this is a luxurious watch, mga Rolex, with embedded kaning jewels, mga let's say diamonds, no? Yung ana ilahang gina-target ng mga market. Katong mga let's say mga elite market. They offer different kaning product features. So nagyapon siya niche market but with a unique product features. Now let's go to industry life cycle. So industry life cycle consists of 5 stages na introduction, growth, shakeout, maturity, and decline. Now competitive dynamics evolves as firms interact, affecting the number of competitors, profitability, innovation, and market focus. So naatay 5 stages no sa industry life cycle. And as you can see sa inyong module, the competitive dynamic shift as company interact with one another. Diba? Pag once let's say na promotion si company number 1, then another na po na promotion to the kaning rival na company. So that's the competitive dynamics between these businesses, so these entities. So first stage na to is the introduction or embryonic. So when we say introduction or embryonic sa tong first stage, firms in the introduction stage is busy with creating awareness about the product or service, educating the customers. No, nag-create sila awareness with their product. And also at the introduction, the stage where the firm's competition is none or kanang very low because napa man siya sa first stage. So innovation is at maximum and investment in distribution channels and marketing is very high. So I think kung napata sa first stage, dapat maging proactive dito no na ay ang innovation dria is at maximum, meaning daghan pa kag pwede ma-add na mga new innovations regarding sa imong product or existing product. Now, if a firm is able to develop proper distribution channels, increases consumer awareness, and provide better quality product or service, then the rest of the competition will see sales numbers growing. Because syempre, pag na proper distribution channel, let's say sa Shopee, na sila proper distribution sa channel. Once mag-order si customer dito sa ilahang app, then ihatag nila sa maabot na tong notification dito sa seller. So si seller karon is ipack ni ay muhang mga goods. And then after the goods will be packed, ihatag siya dito sa third party na delivery. So let's say GNT nga na. So it has a good na siya maayo nga pagka-distribute, no? Then ma-increase na ang consumer awareness. Uy, kani siya nindot mag-order diri kay paspas lang siya. Ingana, 'di ba, mas ganahan ta mo-order kapag paspas ang delivery, no? And provides a better quality product or service than the rest of the competition. So if natay let's say sa Shopee digan man gyud na og mga tawag ani mga stores, 'di ba? So they offer at some point the same products, but somehow manotice nimo nga mas paspas mag-deliver si kani siya nga store as compared to the other store. Yan. And also the quality of their product is somehow different. Next stage is growth. So nanata sa growth stage. So at this stage, the growth rate of sales and market share accelerates for a strong firm. So there is a standard for the product that is imposed or agreed upon by the government and other standard setting agencies. So the innovation process is looking for ways to make existing product better by creating better manufacturing processes, better delivery method, and more. No? So kani siya na naman ta sa growth stage, 'di ba? So meaning naga-increase na nga to ang sales, no? At some point medyo naka-establish na tagamay o kani awareness dito sa public, sa market, no? And with that there is a standard for the product that is imposed or agreed upon by the government and the sector. So na siya mga standards sa products. Syempre dili man ka pwede mo mag-release lang og product, let's say beauty products. Hindi naman ka mag-release dayon og kaning beauty products without the kaning standards imposed by the government, diba? Let's say DFA, no? So and other kanang kaning naatay limit ba as to kung unsa nga product nga atong i-release. Let's say dili siya pwede nga taas ra kayog mercury, let's say health conscious ta, no, as to what are we going to produce, especially pag mga dietary supplements, mga kaning beauty products, and kanang mga pampaputi, no? So dagan na siya mga laws and policies agreed upon by the government and other standard setting agencies. The third stage sa industry life cycle is the shakeout. So many shakeout. So during the shakeout stage of the cycle, the percentage of growth rate declines. Firm face competition for market share from other firms. Nanay strong competition, and the percentage growth declines. Nanay mga shakings. Then firms are weak in their innovation, marketing, customer support, product quality, and after-sales support. So there is somehow may ngunjud nga kaning shaking jud na mga natarog, no? Let's say dili na kayo naka-innovative ang isa ka entity, or the marketing is kaning getting slower na ba when it comes to strategies, and dili na kayo gina-patronize sa mga customers ang ilahang product. And the fourth cycle is maturity stage. Okay? Nanata sa maturity stage. Okay, so market, in this stage, the market reached the maximum size where industry growth is likely zero or negative. So companies that are strong in policy and sales numbers survive and totally dominate the marketplace. So the marketplace situation basically becomes an oligopoly where only few large firms exist. Syempre, 'di ba, kung nakaon imuhang, let's say, ikaw may startup pa ka, then naanay mga existing firms nga big firms, no? So naay posibilidad na um, dili mapansin imong entity or imong product because all of these big companies kanang murag maswalo ragud ka because they have this established naman na mga kaning customer awareness, they have this established kaning names and masikat na ka, no? Let's say nagtukod ka karon na kay bagong beauty product karon, o di ba, imong mga competitors is si CY Glow, or imong competitors is sa pa man mga Bello, mga other beauty products, and ikaw is startup pa lang ka, di ba? How will you kanang penetrate in that market, no? So market reaches maximum capacity pag maabot na ka sa maturity stage, and growth stagnates or declines. Nung mature na ka, feeling mo wala na kay ka nang ika-grow pa. So muna ang delikado sa isa ka entity pag they thought na there's not wala na room for growth, and also they are dominated by few large firms. So sales rely on repeat purchase and product replacement and high consumer awareness with limited product alternatives. Now let's move on to the fifth stage, decline stage. So at this stage, there is a significant drop in sales due to market saturation. Nasubraan na o nasaturate na ang market. Dagan na kayo nagbaligya ngayong ana. Therefore, ang tao dagan na kayo options, dagan na kayo sila og ka na makita. And with that, kay dagan na kagkompetensya. So very saturated na ang market. Also, maabot kasi decline stage kapag there is a regulatory changes or new alternatives nga na. So let's say say mohang kita gyapon nato, no, let's say katong COVID, no, so very kanang saturated kaayo ang kanang pagpamaligya og face mask, di ba? So kung kato siguro after COVID kay pabaratuhay na lang or halos ihatag na lang ang face mask, no, because people hoard face mask because they thought that COVID would last for this length pa, for like 5 years, for 2 years, maybe for that maximum period. But when COVID is about to end and then na pa yung mga supplies sa face masks, dito na. Now, notice that firms have 4 strategic options. Una is exit. So kung may exit, meaning an entity or a business could leave the company or the industry. Companies that see no future probability may exit the market by selling their assets or shutting down operations. So kanisya, this option is chosen when declining demand, rising cost, or naturally strong competition. Then ang naging nahitabo is that there is a strong competition, then iyang survival is dili na gud siya feasible. So example di si BlackBerry, di ba? So na mga strong competitor si BlackBerry. BlackBerry is a smartphone. So naabtan ninyo na siya nga cellphone. So BlackBerry only existed in the market for very very quick lang siya nga period. Now next na strategic option is that harvest, no? So maximizing short-term profits, no? So companies continue operations with minimal investments, aiming to maximize short-term profits before exiting. So kung unsay naa diha, unsay kaya pwede pa ma-harvest, kwaon na lang nila, no? So let's say example na to si Kodak, di ba, na kung nakabantay mo throughout the time because of the inventions right now and innovations, no, so natay mga digital na-extinct na to ang mga film cameras, no, so karon is DSLR, pwede na sa phone, may nga na. So si Kodak, although they still exist, ginapahurot na lang nila ilahang mga films, mga cameras nga existing. So before sila nag-declare og bankruptcy, mo to ang nahitabo kay Kodak. Wala man kayo silang customers, but they do still exist, no? Ang ano na to is gipahurot ni Kodak ilahang supplies until it last na lang. And then digital cameras na took over. No other next na strategic option is to maintain continuing operations with no major changes. So companies keep operating as usual without major investments, hoping demand stabilizes. So it works best when the decline is low or if the product still has a niche in the market. So let's say mga kaning some print newspaper companies maintain operations despite the digital dominance, di ba? Naganap magyapon mga newspaper karon, so they still maintain in the market despite na naanay mga social media na mga or mga news emails mga ana. And lastly is to consolidate, so merging or acquiring competitors. So firms buy out weaker competitors to control the larger market share and survive longer. So it helps in reducing competition and gaining economies of scale. So as you could remember, no, si Disney acquiring 21st Century Fox, diba? So si Disney, as we all know, it is a big firm, no? It is a big company. Gi-acquired niya si 21st Century Fox to consolidate the entertainment. Isa pa pud is para mabawasan ilahang competitor. No? So that's how the industry works, no? Kung gamay ka nga business and yet makita nila yung potential, pwede ka nila paliton, no? Para mabawasan pud ilahang kompetensya sa market. Next is the resources, capabilities, competencies. So unsa maning tulo? Okay, so strategic capability is the ability of a firm to achieve competitive advantage by managing resources and competencies effectively. So na kay capability, no, to strategize. And then so sa may mga sa may naaani sa resources, capabilities, and competencies. So kung mayroon taong resources, first is the human resources, mga leadership, management, workforce skills. Ensure that mga trabahante. So they are our human resources. Next is physical resources. It is a tangible asset, no, meaning kung mayroon tangible, imuhang you can touch it, you can see it, and you can hold it, no, ingana. So this is an asset like property, equipment, mga raw materials. Next resources is the financial resources. So may mga capital investments, access to fundings, and the intellectual capital. So these are patents, trademarks, kuno siya mga intangible assets pod, mga dili mo magunitan. So patents, trademarks, brand value, industry knowledge. So those are your intellectual capital or intellectual resources. So we will move on to competencies. Now, pag may competencies, so these are firms' ability to effectively use resources. So kung natay threshold competencies, these are the basic skills needed to compete in the market. Siyempre, di ba, kapag startup ka, your basic skills is really much needed. And also with your core competencies, it should be that kanang unique. You have to have a unique capabilities that provides competitive edge, because this market is the business industry is very wide and very broad. So kung wala ka uniqueness to rise up from those kaning mga big companies or kaning established na mga businesses, so how can you overtake them, or how can you at least compete with them? And next is your capabilities. So capabilities are the ability to do something. An entity should have capabilities for gaining competitive advantage. So these come from using and coordinating the resources and competencies of the entity to create a competitive advantage. Now let's move on to types and examples of sustainable competitive advantages. So natay 9. The first is low-cost provider or low-cost pricing. Number 2 is market or pricing power. Number 3 is powerful brands. 4, strategic assets. 5, barriers to entry. 6 is adapting product lines. 7 is product differentiation. 8 is strong balance sheet or cash. 9 is outstanding management or people. Okay, so let's discuss the first type, an example of sustainable competitive advantages. So, naatay low cost provider or low pricing. So, economies of scale and efficient operations can help company keep competition out by being the low cost provider. No, so medyo delikado siya at some point because kung low cost provider magud ka, meaning lisod ka mag-gain og profit at an early period sa imong business, no? So because imagine na nimo kung low imong pricing and nalang jud kay dapat at least kana ganing capacity or kanang limit na dili pud ka magka-losses, bisan pa og na kay mga low priced products. Next is market or pricing power. Ability to increase prices without losing market share. So, muna kung giyon kaganiya. And usually benefit from high barriers to entry or market dominance. Example, ng mga companies with strong market control. Kung ako maisip ninyo, no, let's say si Apple, strong kayang market control, bisan pa og kaning na siya ability ba na i-increase ni ang prices without losing market share. So therefore strong ilahang market control. So companies that have pricing power are usually taking advantage of high barriers to entry or have earned the dominant position in their market. Diba? Very dominant si iPhone. They can price their phones as high as 100,000 ingana because kana di established na nandiyo sila control sa market. And number 3, powerful brands. So requires it takes a large investment in time and money to build a brand, diba? So dili man kaning Coke is it took a lot of time, no, para ma-build nila ang ilang brand name, ilang ng Coca-Cola na brand, no. It takes very little to destroy it, diba? So gamay lang na kaning tawag ani, gamay lang na issue for Coke, no, it could affect their business. So a good brand is invaluable because it causes customers to prefer the brand over competitors. Now, being the market leader and having a great corporate reputation can be part of a powerful brand and competitive advantage. So kung makita ninyo ba is that sa broader good na point of view is that ang Coke, diba, is leading the market, no? So ma-overtaken jud niya tong katong mga, let's say kanang ang RC, ang pop, no, sa RC unsa na lang to ilahang mga nanggawas na kaganis soda. So si Coke gihapon still remains, no? Number 4 is strategic assets, no? So these are resources that provide a company with a long-term competitive advantage, enabling it to maintain market leadership and profitability. So atong mga examples sa strategic assets are patents, trademarks, copyrights, domain names, may nga na. So how these strategic assets provide competitive advantage? So when we say patents, dapat protektahan na to ang mga inventions and prevent competitors from copying unique products or processes. So this allows companies to charge premium prices and i-recover nila ilang mga R&D cost, no, research and development cost. So example, si IBM, it holds thousands of patents, no? So like AI, cloud computing, and mga semiconductors. So giving it technological edge. So kapag naka mga inventions, ipapatent yun ang just to protect your inventions. Also with the trademark. So trademark establish brand recognition and consumer trust, ensuring that competitors cannot exploit a company's reputation. So IBM's name, example, si IBM, very popular. No, anong logo ni IBM and iyahang ning name, this is globally recognized. So siya is reinforcing the credibility in enterprise technology. So diba kung makita niyo sa mga computers, mga kaning hard drives, so there are logos of IBM. So these are kaning trademarks nila. Also with the copyright, it is to protect the original work such as kanang mga software, publications, creative contents, and ensuring exclusivity and monetization rights. So also domain names. So this secures digital real estate, making it easier for customers to find and trust a company online. Number 5 is barriers to entry. So these are importance ani. Barriers to entry are critical because they determine the level of competition in an industry. So high barriers protect established companies from new competitors, allowing them to maintain market share, pricing power, and profitability. So when barriers are too high, they can lead to monopolies or oligopolies. So there are few companies dominate the market, therefore reducing consumer choices but ensuring stability and large-scale investment. So how and why barriers to entry exist? First is because of cost advantages of established companies. So large companies benefit from economies of scale, bulk purchasing, and established supply chains, making it hard for new entrants to compete cost. No? So let's say PLDT and si Globe Telecom in the Philippines, they have extensive infrastructure, making it expensive sa new telecom provider to build a comparable network. So therefore, si PLDT and Globe Telecom has established a high barriers to entry. And next is adapting product line. So adapting product line, the importance of this is that a static product quickly becomes outdated, making it vulnerable to competitors offering better alternatives. And companies that continuously innovate and update their product lines create excitement sa mga customers nila. And also, it maintains customer loyalty and generate repeat sales. Additionally, evolving products can lead to complementary sales such as mga accessories, software upgrades, and premium versions. So, example na to si Apple, di ba? Na mga accessories si Apple, nag-innovate po si Apple from time to time or yearly, di ba? Na siya mga upgrades. And at the same time, na mga premium versions, na mga Pro Max, na. So, number 7, product differentiation. So may importance ni product differentiation. So, when a product or service is unique, customers are more likely to stay loyal than to switch to a competitor. So, differentiation can be based on quality, so high standards in materials or productions, and also variety. It offering models and customization options. So, nga na ang mga business nag-offer di ba ang mga businesses o mga different qualities at the same time kana mga different na mga models. And next is strong balance sheet or cash reserves. So strong balance sheet or cash reserves, companies with low debt or lots of cash have the flexibility to make opportunities or investments, no? So and never have a problem with access to working capital, liquidity, or solvency. So, pag nakay mga strong balance sheet, ang isa ka company ng good ones, kanang flexible iyahang money, they can invest to different kaning mga businesses or different na mga product lines, diba? Thus ensuring their liquidity and solvency. Pwede ba sila makautang o dako, and therefore kanang maka-invest na po sila og another branches, mga ingana. So let's say diba si Johnson & Johnson's dagan siya og evolving products and it invest on many kanang mga shares of stocks. Lastly, si outstanding management or people. So there is always the intangible of. Lastly is outstanding management or people. So may importance ani. So the importance of outstanding management and people is that when you have outstanding management, it could be that it would lead to a success. No? So your business could be successful because having outstanding management plays a critical role in a company's long-term success. A strong leadership team makes strategic decisions, adapts to challenges, and maximize employee potential. Although difficult niya siya i-measure kung unsa ba jud ng like outstanding management, pero makita man gud mo na siya output. He is a visionary, He has a visionary leadership. Thus, he helps the company navigate industry trends and make bold but effective decisions. Also, it could be employee motivation and productivity. No? So, makahatag siya motivation sa iyang mga employees. And it inspires the team to perform at their best and fostering a strong work culture. Also, when it comes to crisis, kabalo siya mo manage. He will ensure the resilience during economic downturns or market disruptions. And example na to is the kaning success of Jollibee leadership. So Jollibee leadership led by Tony Tan Kakyong, no. So it grew from a small ice cream na parlor, then naging largest fast food chain in the Philippines, and also nag-compete na po siya globally. So why Jollibee management stands out? So because they make bold decisions, no? So instead of they competing with McDonald's, si Jollibee nag-focus siya sa kaning Pinoy flavors, no? So sweet style, spaghetti, mga ingana. Also employee-centric culture na siling Jollibee prioritizes employee development and customer service, leading to a strong brand reputation. And they also grow, and ilahang mga strategy to go global, no? So it is very successful. So the company successfully acquired and expanded other brands like Chowking, Red Ribbon, and Mang Inasal. So ingana ang importance on having an outstanding management. Now those are our types and examples of sustainable competitive advantages, and that's the end of our lesson. And for our coverage in your final exam, that would be module 1, 2, 3, and 4. No, so please read and study. Thank you everyone for listening. God bless.